Yeah, we live. Y'all already.
If you remain in the area, you will be in violation of Penal Code Section 409. Leave the area now.
It's a little bit earlier. They still going on. We about to bring it up to date. About to open panel up. My sister about to pull up. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, I'm showing what happened earlier. I'm about to bring it to live. This is all news to me.
Activando el código penal 409. Dejen el área ahora mismo.
Hold up. Let me show y'all this.
Very dangerous situation for everyone involved. For the people that are the onlookers here, dangerous for them with smoke and tear gas and flashbangs, and then very dangerous for the officers with fireworks being thrown into the midst.
Yeah. Let me know if y'all can hear me.
Just a bit of a gnarly situation outside the Federal Detention Center on the northeast side of downtown Los Angeles. George, let's move south with the skirmish line. Let's see if we can get in front of them. These officers look very organized, moving to fill gaps, push people out of the way. As you can see, those puffs of white are generally pepper balls. Those are basically paintballs filled with an irritant powder designed to...
I see a Mexican flag.
...throat, make it difficult to breathe, make you very uncomfortable and want to leave the area.
I swear to God, George Soros is behind these riots. I swear to God, every time you see a riot and it's organized like this, trust me, man, somebody putting some big money up behind this. What's good, y'all? I haven't been live in a moment. You know what I'm saying? I figure I'll sneak one in late night. It's crazy, man.
So as you can see, we're at Alameda and Temple right now. The officers started several hundred feet up the block on Alameda at the Federal Detention Center and pushed that skirmish line south along Alameda. You can see this other skirmish line is now protecting the front of the building. All these federal detention officers are here in another skirmish line. This is originally where that crowd gathered.
Dreaming of a custom home that's exactly how you want it? At America's Home Place.
1 second, y'all. He said Venezuela got the travel ban. Hallelujah. I think they're doing an excellent job.
And those federal officers pushed that crowd out. They came pouring out the doors of that building and has so far pushed that crowd all the way down Alameda. here to Temple and seem to have stopped here at Temple and are holding the line here at Temple and Alameda. Georgia's trying to look back at the officers, so let's go way farther south.
They said they arrested or deported a 3-year-old, or ICE locked up a 3-year-old. I don't know how true that is, but we're going to look at that.
Right now, it looks like a lot of the crowd has dispersed. This seems to be the remaining.
Imagine if y'all had made Kamala the fucking president. Hell no.
Temple. And all that, we have not seen much more. We did see the crowd throw some fireworks into the officers. It didn't look like anybody was hurt, thankfully, on either side. But things have really calmed down here a bit since this skirmish line stopped pushing people back here at Alameda and Temple. If you've been watching, you know that earlier we were over the Paramount Compton area and that unruly crowd. Things were a little bit spicier there. They set a car on fire. There was a lot of stuff going on there.
I've got a channel. Hold on.
Earlier today.
Hold on, let me pull this other channel up real quick because they got 4 fucking cameras up. Still got 4 cameras up, man. I got it. Salute to everybody. Double tap the screen, get the lights up. You know what I mean? Thank you for being here. It's so late night, but we gotta stay diligent, man. All right. See. I better pray this shit don't happen in New York, because trust me, they will enact martial law. Let another city go up right now. Why they know the same thing all the time. I think more people get hurt from running up in people's stores than anything, man, because the owners come back flicking shit. Fingerprints everywhere.
There is a call right around the corner from here.
Compton, and RD171, Street,
Just went from 2 minutes to 6 minutes. We're going to take one pass by the federal building first.
Lights up. Hit the like button, double tap the screen. Why they always robbing shit, man? These riots, they fucking up their own hood all the time.
Thank you so much, Ellie, for all the gifted memberships tonight.
A lot of Mexican music, a lot of Mexican flags. I'm assuming this shit has something to do with Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? Like the last riot. I told you that we were going to see another one because whenever you see a riot, or excuse me, whenever you see a protest that easily turns into a riot, better believe there's some money being put up behind that shit. Everybody don't just know where to go and where to link up and shit like that. Guys, salute. Aki, salute. Machiavelli, salute.
We got music right here. That's why you guys are muted, guys. Please sub if you can. Usually we just kind of live right down the street. We try to have more fun. We try to promote. That's nice. You got that black magic over this kind of stuff that we've been showing some issue. Please come back on a different night as well and just check in on
Niggas playing Tupac.
Oh, my bad.
On some illegal shit, man. What the fuck? No, we're trying to get masks.
Why are you burning trucks? I don't get that. Why are you burning trucks?
We're looking for masks.
Masks. You looking for like
Yeah.
Oh, brand new, my boy. I work a crew job.
Let me show. Dude, thanks for these masks, bro. This guy. Shout out him right here. He gave us a mask, bro.
Shout out to the 18th Street. West side 18th Street.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. Compton.
Appreciate you, man. Hell yeah. What's up? What's up?
Oh, they good for breaking shit up.
It's getting darker.
For traffic stop, print off of the wearing on Nevada, 451 943 on the Silver Jetta.
Fuck up their own neighborhood. Look at this shit. Look, Molotov cocktails.
Damn, look, get an angle of that, bro.
I got it right behind you.
They broke your shit.
Fucking up, man. Like, what does this have to do? I don't understand how this helps anything that you're trying to do, man. This absolutely fucks you over. You create some new laws.
I'm not wearing it because I'm like those pussies who wear masks because of COVID and shit. I'm wearing it because there's tear gas.
10130 Rock. The oldest. 19 to 75, Roger.
I'm surprised there's no Black Lives Matter people here.
Come on, Georgia, let's go back over here.
Look at this shit. Where they get fireworks from? Them fuckers don't got no fireworks on 4th of July. They got them all over here in LA.
Hey, what's up, man? Nice to meet you. I'm
They
Santi.
get random Roman candle from. Like, what Roman candle stores open? Where the fuck they get Roman candle from?
Oh, yeah, where's that laser
They
coming?
fucking riding in LA right now, Andrea.
That's a big ass laser. Oh, let's go across.
Fucking goofy.
Yeah, Roger that, sir. It looks like the gas station itself. They did say that they pushed them up to the temple. Did they wrap around?
All right.
Get in there first and leave?
Yo, Jojo, I'm kind of recovered, so.
You would think LA will have a fucking plan for shit like this. They have so many fucking riots in LA. You would think they have some sort of plan in place. You know what I'm saying? To keep these motherfuckers in their cages. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the motherfuckers that's out there riding, breaking people's shit up.
Apocalyptic type shit, it feels like.
Apocalyptic, exactly.
Hold it right
Look
there.
at this shit. Fireworks, Molotov cocktails, man. You supposed to be drinking that shit.
Yeah, I've been on it.
Let's turn the light back on.
The hell?
19885.
Yo, chat, if you're not following, make sure you follow.
These savages. Yeah, send them all back, man. You know what I'm saying?
But what are their fucking streamers
Send them all back.
doing this here, man? It's just crazy.
56 is responding code 2.
1985, we're going to be able to handle the
19885, Roger.
Yes, sir. If they do that, make sure you show them. No. Yeah, but they. If they say something, I got you. Yeah. You just feel the vibes.
All units 1901 Sunny responding code 3 from the 118 and the 5 to Roscoe and Woodman, requesting the 2 units to respond code 3. Press upgrade the response to code 3.
And they said I only catch child predators, man.
21 Roger.
How's the service been, guys?
What's up, Rhonda?
Good. Buy a bandana if you can, or white t-shirt. Rip the sleeves off. Say what you need to say.
Let the motherfuckers know they're trying to take our people when they build a house.
Shut the fuck up.
The Mexicans around. Fuck, bitch. Yeah,
Hey.
that's what I said.
Shut the fuck up. Learn how to pronounce words.
You both got to.
Never put your face on nobody's camera, sweetie. What's wrong with you, goofy?
1851 South traffic in San Antonio.
Let me get a picture of this.
43 suspect right now, 7201 Balboa Boulevard.
Fuck ice. Motherfucker don't need know how to spell ice. Ice.
Yeah, fuck ice, man.
Here in front of Blue Hoodie. Code incident 3843.
Anyone like this.
saying, fuck ICE, you better pray they don't start looking down your Facebook and your social media and find out you got some people that aren't supposed to be here.
They're now 5454 with like
This is the time where you be quiet.
trailhead, subject female Asian 30 years, on a green shirt, green pants, black shoes, and tote bag. On a green shirt, green pants, black shoes, and tote bag. Walk behind
Oh, there's a new flag. Come here.
on the trail. Code 27338.
Oh wait, I need a picture.
All right, we get it. Motherfuckers is out here rioting. Okay? But what the fuck is going on with Trump and Elon Musk? I really don't know what's going on. Last time I checked, it was all good. Now it's not. What's going on?
So, I don't know if you're following the feud or not. Obviously, a massive bomb was dropped just an hour and a half ago, or 2 hours ago.
Some people say that this is the biggest play in fucking, presidential history.
On Twitter that led to a bunch of different things. Elon Musk, Rob, if you can pull up the tweeted at 3:10.
There's a lot of people that saying that, we had a funny feeling about Elon. Me being the biggest one. I said, he looks like a robot. Something ain't right with that boy, Elon. Something just ain't right with Elon. That's what I said, Like him and everything. I think he's the smartest motherfucker in the world. You know what I'm saying? But that can be a detriment too. Being the smartest guy in the world ain't always a fucking good thing. I don't think so.
Eastern Standard Time. Time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT.
Now we gotta look at it on both ends. It could be real, it could be fake. If it's real, Elon Musk is a piece of shit. If it's fake, this is the best piece of fucking TV we're gonna see in a while as it plays out.
This thing gets.
By a show of hands, do you think that this beef between Elon and Trump is real or fake? If you think it's real, type R. If you think it's fake, type F.
It's 581,000 likes, 212,000 retweets, 100,000+ comments, 49 million views in an hour and a half, 2 hours. Rob, if you go a little bit lower, and he doubles down and says, "Mark this post for the future."
Okay, now they talking my language. You see that? Look how much energy it generated in such a short time. Is it real or is it fake? Sexy Slim says it's real. Terrence says it's real. Terrence also says that he has prescription ketamine, allegedly. He has a good life if he does that, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? And what color is it? Is it pink?
Time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public.
Ooh, child. Is there any truth to this? If it's true, type T. If it's false, type F.
Have a nice day, DJT. This thing gets 581,000 likes, 212,000 retweets, 100,000+.
ASAP, no Rocky, this shit goes viral. Come on, think about it. Is Elon Musk and Trump really beefing, or is it a play?
Comments, 49 million views in an hour and a half, 2 hours. Rob, if you go a little bit lower, and he doubles down and says, "Mark this post for the future. The truth will come out." Alex Jones, timeline.
Oh, that motherfucker Elon Musk, man. I hope he's not a snake like that, because if he is, shame on us for backing his ass.
Pin drop, right? Go back.
No freaky.
Back a little bit.
Ronald says it's true. Terrence says it's false. Sexy Slim says it's fucking true.
He says this. If you go look at today's Tesla stock, Rob, I send you the link in the comment section, as in the note section that I have. Tesla had its worst single day drop off ever.
Oh, don't look good fucking with Donald Trump.
In the history of the company. So when you look at this, Rob, there's a story I just sent you from Financial Times. It's important for the audience to see this.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we all know that this shit is about money, right? But how does it make sense for Elon Musk, the richest motherfucker ×2 in the world?
I put in my notes section.
I'll explain in a second.
If you go to it, I send it to your text as well. It's important to see this because this.
And fuck a second. It's a play. There's got to be a play. There's no way in the world this could be. And there's no way in the world Elon Musk would get so fucking petty as to attach Trump to the Epstein files as if he's untouchable. What do you think the clapback will be? It means that, okay, if it is a play, that means that Donald Trump is absolutely not in the Epstein files. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see if Elon Musk says, My Twitter was hacked. This motherfucker owns Twitter.
Shows the correlation of what's going on. When you look at how Tesla was affected by this, it's not a small drop-off. 14% plunge in biggest one day.
Is Diddy innocent or is he guilty? Type I for innocent, G for guilty. Free Diddy.
Day valuation drop on record for Tesla. Okay, on record for Tesla. So just imagine how his day's been today, right?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's a play. But let's keep it real. For the last couple of months, they've been saying that fucking Tesla is going down.
Sell-off erased $153 billion of valuation from Tesla, the single biggest
B, not M, B, as in boy candy.
Ever. Go to the next slide, Rob, if you could, and watch what it shows. These are the other days. June 5th, 2025 goes down as the worst. The other one was 25 March, 2 months ago. And then you see the rest. So it's not been a good day for Musk. Now, earlier, when
Trump ain't a good thing, Ronald.
When the whole big, beautiful bill, Musk dropped a tweet a couple days ago saying, look, I'm just going to say it. It's not a big, beautiful bill. Then Trump earlier today, while I was doing a podcast with Charlie Kirk, Trump came out and said a few things. Rob, if you want to put out the video, I don't know if you have the video or not, what Trump...
I can imagine what he had to say.
So I'll read this if you have it, if you want to go back to it. That no, what you just said, put it right there. I'll read it.
I'm a bad motherfucker, man. I just don't see him taking any L's. You know what I'm saying? Especially with
the easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies and contracts. I was always surprised that Biden...
White chocolate. That nigga is cold. Trump a cold motherfucker. The easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon Musk governmental subsidies and contract. I was always surprised that Biden didn't do it. Ooh. They're not going to let Biden rest at all. Biden will get no sleep, even in death, okay? Misunderstood is up. What are you doing? Up the sleep, queen.
If you want to put out the...
It's only 12:53. Where you at?
The video. I don't know if you have the video or not, what Trump said. I'll read this if you have it, if you want to go back to it. That no, what you just said, put it right there. I'll read it. The easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies and contracts. I was always surprised that Biden didn't do it. So it's not like this is a one-sided thing. They're going back and forth. Rob, there was a video that the president is saying, he's probably next thing he's going to say some bad things about me. I don't know if you guys saw that video or not. You saw it when Charlie Kirk played it today while we were talking. And while all this stuff is going on, by the way, apparently, allegedly is a better phrase to use. Is this it, Rob?
He hasn't said bad things about me personally.
The one.
Okay, yep.
That's the one. Watch this.
Great job. Elon knew that. Elon endorsed me very strongly. He actually went up and campaigned for me. I think I would have won. Susie would say I would have won Pennsylvania easily anyway, even if the governor ran, the real governor, not the governor from Minnesota, who's he's a sick puppy, that guy. That poor guy, I feel sorry for him. But they made a bad choice with him. But if you pick Shapiro or anybody else, I spoke to him recently about his house being set on fire, which was terrible. But if they picked him, I would have won Pennsylvania. I won it by a lot. But I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here, better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it.
Trump don't be giving a fuck. I love that shit.
All of a sudden he had a problem. And he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate because that's billions and billions of dollars. And it really is unfair. We want to have cars of all types. Electric, we want to have electric, but we want to have a gasoline.
Well, honestly, he's been saying the same shit. And I feel like Elon Musk was being a piece of shit, honestly, just supporting him because he felt like it was something there for him. You know what I mean?
Combustion. We want to have.
Trump was going to bend. Nah, not for you, brother. Not for you, white brother. I say white brother because he's from South Africa. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's respect to the Africans. Gotta love those motherfucking Africans. You know what I'm saying? Double tap the screen, get the likes up for Africans, Chinese as well.
I'm getting it for sure.
Send them all back. You ask me. You know what I'm saying? All right. But nobody's asking, so let's keep going.
Different. We want to have hybrids. We want to have we want to be able to sell everything. And without
guarantees at this show, you know, I haven't been live in a while. You know what I'm saying? I might offend you.
I was cut, and Congress wanted to cut it. It became a little bit different.
Shit, y'all think that's offensive?
Keep God in your life. Fuck nigga, keep God in your life. Fuck nigga.
Like how bad could it get? You know what I'm saying? It's like on the one end, you're telling people to keep God in your life. We'll get back to this Trump shit in a second. You know, and on the other hand, it's like you calling me.
Keep God in your life. Fuck nigga, keep God in your life. Fuck nigga, keep God in your life. Fuck nigga, you need to praise the Lord or Allah or
Yahweh, whoever you believe in. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to it. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. Thank you for being here this late with me.
And I can understand that, but he knew every aspect of this bill. He knew it better than almost anybody. And he never had a problem until right after he left. And if you saw the statements.
All right, fuck it. One more. You know what I'm saying? Because late night, you know what we do.
I'm trying to find some blow. Where's the fucking blow? Here's the fucking blow, baby. Here's the fucking blow at, dude. Get high, baby.
Badass fucking kids, man. Who the hell?
He made about me, which I'm sure you can get very easily. It's very fresh on tape. He said the most beautiful things about me. And he hasn't said bad about me personally, but I'm sure that'll be next.
That's right.
But I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot.
Is it fake or is it real? I think that is real. I don't think that is fake. I think that Elon Musk don't know who he's playing with. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, Rob, I can't hear myself. If you guys want to turn the mic on, I cannot hear myself now. Let me check this here. Okay, much better.
Man, I wonder what they got to say about it.
Now, so you see that being said, and all of a sudden, allegedly, while we're going through this, of course, the Democrats are going to capitalize off this. They just tweeted this an hour ago, kill the bill and release the Epstein files. Elon Musk just unfollowed Stephen Miller, unfollowed Charlie Kirk, and unfollowed Trump, all on X. That just happened. And while this is going on, more continuation of what he said. A guy named Ian Miles Chung. Rob, I don't know if you saw this one or not. A guy named Ian Miles Chung goes out there.
If you're just pulling up, they're talking about the beef between Elon Musk and Trump and whether it's real or not. That's the part I'm talking about.
And tweets something. If you can go to his handle, this is very interesting what he tweets. He tweets out there, if you go to his account, he goes out there and tweets the following. Now, you either trust this guy, you don't trust this guy. Go a little bit lower, Rob. Go a little bit lower. Go a little bit lower, a little bit lower. Lower. There's a tweet he puts out where he says they should impeach Trump. And right there, that's one. Go a little bit lower. President versus Elon. Who wins? My money is on Elon. Trump should be impeached, and J.D. Vance should replace him. And
you hear this shit? Elon never win that.
Guess who retweeted that? Elon Musk did. Elon Musk retweeted that. So if you can go on Elon Musk's tweet, Rob.
This is high level trolling.
Go on Elon Musk's tweet. Musk retweets that. What is he saying? So Musk is officially called for the impeachment of President Trump. Right there, yes. So this just got bad.
Obvious clapback. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think that shit is legal. You know what
From
I mean?
a big, beautiful bill to all this stuff. And now, if you use your imagination, God knows what happened with that black guy. That black guy, you know, was it a fight that took place? Somebody swung and it really offended Elon. Is like, look what I'm going to do to you guys. Is that a Lutnick? Is that, I don't know who else it is. Who else will be in that room? I don't know who it is. Maybe, but think about that. Doesn't accidentally happen. And you want to do something like this too. Maybe it was a meeting while they're calling each other out and somebody just, because Elon started calling out Trump and it got nasty. And
nah, this is messy, y'all. But I'm going to get messier. Give me 1 second.
And somebody swung, and then somebody was a peacemaker bringing it in. I'm not speculating. Remember, the key word is allegedly. We don't know any of this stuff. But the timing of all of this is a little weird. Timing of all this is a little weird. So now I went on that.
Yes, sir. I know I went to the right channel. He's going to go down the rabbit hole. If y'all want to go down the rabbit hole, put carrots in the chat like this. Let me show you how to do it, right? Throw a bunch of carrots in the chat. If you have any questions that you want me to answer, it's late night. It's only a couple people here. So let's go. We have 78 people in the building. Salute to y'all. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. You never know where we're going to go. This is a family show. Fuck your life, okay? I'm more likely to tell you some racist shit. Never mind all of that.
And I ran a poll, and then I'm going to open it up because I want to hear some of the things you guys want to say. Rob, if you can go on my account.
Now, mind you, I have not seen this, but he better not ask, is this real or fake?
I ran a poll, and here's what the poll is. I asked, who do you believe more? Simple question. Trump, Musk, or neither? This was an hour, 46 minutes ago. 41,000 people have voted, so that's an ample amount of voters. 41,000.
Hold up. Let's do that here. Who do you trust more? Oh, it's about to get wicked.
Rob, pick one of them. Look at that. Okay. Nearly twice as many people believe Musk as they do Trump, and you know my audience.
Wow.
This is my audience. This isn't like it's
random.
No, this is not. So, look, if you're watching this and you enjoy when we go live on these types of things and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. And, it's just a weird situation when you see this. I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of theories. Again, allegedly. I know you're wearing the allegedly hat yourself. And by the way, for some of you guys that haven't ordered allegedly hat, this is probably the best time ever to order an allegedly hat, allegedly shirt. We got it on vtmerch.com. It's one of our top products. Go to vtmerch.com. Rob, put the link below for this specifically. This is the best season to wear allegedly.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast.
Yeah, let's go here. You know, my boy. Let me go see what my boy is talking about because he probably understands this issue way better than me. It says Trump drops a bombshell on Elon Musk after Elon throws tantrum on X. Officer Tatum. All right.
People are in charge of running the people's business in part because Elon Musk is obviously not the president. And they decide to take their issues to social media. Now, let me explain what I think about what I've known so far. Then we're going to read the tweets so you can get you up to speed.
I have a question. You want to join the stream? You can hit that link at the top. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. Hit that link and you can get up on the screen with me. You want to ask some questions or whatever. We can see what's up. All right.
I do not think this situation hurts Donald Trump. I think it only hurts Elon Musk. In this situation, Elon Musk looks like he's throwing a tantrum because of something that Donald Trump did that he did not like, and we'll get to the tweets in a minute. And he's doing all of this random weirdo stuff. And it was
and there's some billionaires bullshit. I mean, come on, let's keep it real. Elon Musk is known to get like that when he don't get his way through some petty sucker shit,
completely unnecessary. If he did not like something that Trump did,
there's people that's like that. There doesn't have to be no big conspiracy behind it. Some people, just because they get that rich, don't mean that they have common sense. Common sense is not that common. And some people's emotions be attached to just about everything. When you're that rich, I mean, you literally create your fucking circle. And God forbid you're one of those people that, accept yes men.
I think he should have set up a conversation with Donald Trump, or he should have done it privately, because he is not going to win this battle.
One second, good people. You know what I'm saying? That does look like an interesting game. They must know that I like shit like this. seeing ships get blown up, and yeah, this is good advertisement. All right, I want that game. Every time I see it, I say that too.
You in the divorce, Trump or
Just don't got time for fucking games.
or Elon?
Let me just tell
Okay,
you what
I
every
forget that,
Republican
but-
is doing. I have here's where we are today. We're literally heads are in the garbage can right now. That's the state of everybody I know at the moment. Not gonna lie, it's an ugly day. You hate it when your friends are fighting. I continue to believe that their partnership last year saved America, and I also continue to believe their goals are not mutually exclusive. Trump needs to pass his agenda, which this bill is his agenda. It's what he ran on. Elon wants to save America from going bankrupt, which they can also do if the Republicans in Congress and everybody works together. All of these things can happen. When fights get personal, though, it means the enemy is advancing. And in this case, it means the Democrats are laughing and advancing. So hopefully cooler heads will soon prevail and the president can get his agenda and Elon can convince the Republicans that the debt is a serious problem. But not going to lie, rough day for the Republicans.
Elon Musk was a stepchild that was engrafted into the family. And when you decide you're going to come out against Donnie, people are going to turn on you, whether you're right or not. I'm just throwing it out there. And I'll say this, him accusing Donald Trump.
Ain't that just really common sense, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, you get beef with a person. They don't have to go around and rally and say, you know what, don't fuck with Elon. He doesn't have to go around and say that shit. You know what I'm saying? People are going to take arms against Elon automatically. That's why I'm saying that it's not a play, because if it was a play, it would be a dangerous play unless everybody knows about the fucking play, which in case if everybody knows about the play, it doesn't make it a good play, because then you take the chance of it getting leaked. You know what I'm saying? But let's
right or not. I'm just throwing it out there. And I'll say this, him accusing Donald Trump of being on the Epstein list or in the Epstein files, it's like a little kid that don't know how to respond to adversity.
Right. It's almost piggybacking what's already being said. Matter of fact, it's not like it. It's exactly that. Right. You piggybacking what's already in the news, the speculations and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what creates, gives it legs. A motherfucker like Elon Musk trying to give it credibility. Sucker move. He's gonna pay for that.
Saying that about Donald Trump.
Remember, Trump is a Gemini. You know what I'm saying? And me being a Gemini, I'm gonna let you know. It gets iffy on 50-50.
Trump does absolutely nothing but make you look bad and could subjugate you to potentially exposing classified information. So whether Donnie is on there or not, you saying it at the time in which you're saying it make you look bad, Elon. Because when did you find out Trump was on the list? If you think he was on the list, did you think he was on the list when you were in the White House up on his armpit? And it's
word. Double tap the screen, get the likes up. Reminds me of real regular life. You meet somebody. Hey, Bob. Hey, meet Jerry. Next week, you motherfuckers got a problem. Hey, Bob, don't fuck with Jerry. What do you mean? You were fucking with him. Now I'm doing business with him, and you went bad somehow, probably for some emotional bullshit that got nothing to do with me. Now all of a sudden you want everybody to stop fucking with Jerry. Man, knock it off.
Somehow he's on the list. Why don't you disclose at what degree is he on the list? But if you can't do that, then you're just gonna look bad at the end of this.
Word, because now you got to start. Now you got to back up what you said. Now you have to back up what you said, and it's going to get real nasty, because now if you do try to back up what you said, you running the risk of the clapback. Now we all know what the clapback looks like when you're dealing with a fucking American president. I don't care how rich you are. Influence sometimes supersedes wealth. Influence. You can have a motherfucker with $100 that'll get a millionaire wiped down.
All right, let's look at some of these tweets.
Based off influence. I know a lot of gang members and leaders that's dead ass broke, but they'll send motherfuckers out to wipe off the whole block.
Elon Musk said earlier today at 7 p.m. No, what was that? 7 p.m. yesterday. When was this? The time look off. Today the 5th? Today's the 5th. Maybe he's somewhere else in the world or something. I don't know. It says 7:20 p.m. Yeah. All right, let's look at the tweets. This is the first one he sent, okay? He said, without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would control the House, and the Republicans would be 51-49 in the
Now, he said that a few days ago. Yeah, I remember
Senate. Now, let's address this first tweet. This is also true, but outside of proper context. I do believe that Donald Trump wouldn't have been elected in part if it had not have been for the money, the influence, and the things that Elon Musk had done in that previous election. Also, Elon Musk wouldn't be where he is at if it had not been for Trump. There would be no Doge. There would be no platform for Elon Musk to be exposed in the way that he is.
And honestly, let's keep it real, man. Elon was going a little bit too far.
Becoming as popular as he is, being quasi a celebrity, going to UFC fights, being at the White House, getting a lot of airtime, TV time, talking on panels. To be honest, most people wouldn't even want to hear from him if it wasn't for Donald Trump elevating him. But I do give him credit, because if it wasn't for him, I don't think Donald Trump would have won. I really don't. I think he injected hundreds of millions of dollars into the campaign, and he did a lot to push. He went on Joe Rogan, and
I disagree. I think Trump will still win.
All of the above. So kudos to him. But why would you put this out on X for what? All right, give me the next one. And here's another tweet, but I don't think this is the one. Give me the one that came before this one, because I think we need to put this in the context. Let's go.
Impeach the president. What are you talking about? You trying to dig in my pockets, bro? Say less. It's war.
Let's go to what Donald Trump said. I think that'll be a better.
And this is a bad distraction, knowing that all the wars that we have taking place right now, we need motherfuckers paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Not beefing and having a pissing contest.
Because when he first wrote that, Donald Trump obviously responded. And Donald Trump said, in part, Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his EV mandate that forced everyone to buy electric cars that nobody else wanted, that he knew for months I was going to do, and he just went crazy. So Elon is saying this.
Because Trump was saying it right in front of his face, in front of the world. Bro, we're not going to do that. We're not going to replace all fucking cars. What do you do?
Trump responded with
China.
This. Now let's go back to Elon's response to Donald Trump saying this when he began to talk about EV. He said, whatever, keep the EV solar incentives cuts in the bill, even though no oil or gas subsidies are touched. Very unfair, but ditch the mountain of disgusting pork in the bill. In the entire history of civilization, there has never been legislation that both big and beautiful. I guess he meant that's both big and beautiful. Then Elon goes on to his next tweet, and he says false about Donald Trump saying that he's only upset because he cut the EV mandate, which is a tax.
Man, you know my slogan, man. Fuck Elon, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need
tax credit. He said false. This bill had never been shown.
No, Elon just letting his money get to his fucking head. That's all it is.
Shown to me even once, and was passed in the dead of the night so fast that almost no one in Congress.
The worst part that Elon faces is that he is the richest and smartest motherfucker. I mean, this nigga is literally fucking Tony Stark, right? But he's not at the cool table. Everybody knows he's a weirdo, and nobody really fuck with him. So that's what is it.
Congress could even read it. Now, let me qualify this, because when I was talking to staffers in Speaker Johnson's office, this is what they told me, and it's profound. When people say we didn't have enough time to read the bill, right? Meaning that they put all this stuff in the bill and then they pushed it out overnight. What was told to me is that that's not always accurate. It's just the fact that people don't do their due diligence to read the majority of the bill. Because when they pass bills like this, the majority of the bill is either things that have already been enacted or things that are already on the records. What many times they do is they add a few things into the bill and then they pass that. So if you have been up on the bill, paying attention to what you should be paying attention to and reading up, you would have 80% of the bill already understood. It's not like you got to read 10,000 pages of information. Right. And now with the advent of AI, come on, you can just put that thing in AI and say, what did they change? They changed this, this, and this, and this. What should I do about it? So I don't think that the dead of the night argument is foolproof as one would believe. Okay, let's go back to Donald Trump. Donald Trump had another
y'all want to see something profound? I'm going to show you something, right?
An X post, not an X post, but he had a truth post that he mentioned. And this is what Trump said, and Elon obviously responded to this. He said, in light of the president's statement about cancellation of my government contract, SpaceX will begin decommissioning its Dragon spacecraft immediately, which I think that Elon is saying will hurt the government. And this is what Trump said that necessitated that response. He said, the easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's government subsidies and contracts. I was always surprised that Biden didn't do it. Now, I know it's all.
Let's go left field, right? Let's go down the rabbit hole real quick, right? Check this out, guys. Double tap the screen to get the like up. All right. Chat GPT. If you
Hey, I'm ready to hit the ground running. So if there's anything you'd like me to focus on first, just let me know.
I'm going to type, if you were the devil, how would you destroy men in the 21st century? You ready to get depressed, people? Let's see what he says. That's a heavy, it says that's a heavy thought-provoking question. Framing it hypothetically, if I were the devil, the goal would, okay, confuse identity. I would promote radical individualism, convince people that their identity is self-created and detached from family, tradition, biology, or spiritual roots. I would break down meaning, blur distinctions between truth and opinion, man and woman, good and evil, love and lust. I would weaponize technology, addiction to distraction, use social media and endless entertainment to keep people constantly stimulated and rarely reflective. Isolation through connection, make people feel connected online while leaving them lonely in real life. Data over, man, I will fucking depress y'all. Let's get back to it. You know what I'm saying? Man, I knew I would lose people just as soon as I did that. You know what I'm saying? But it's a good thing to remind you, you know, that your time is your life. You know, it's not money. Some people say time is money. It's not. It really is your life. All right?
But let's talk this through. This is why I think both parties, in my opinion, are being incredibly silly for no reason. Keep in mind, these are grown adult men that are both worth billions of dollars. This childish back and forward bothers me a little bit.
Me too.
Because not only is Elon Musk being childish, but so is Donald Trump. Let me explain this. Where was Donald Trump's sentiment on this when him and Elon Musk was hanging out in the White House? I'm just saying. He said billions. He don't know why Biden never got rid of it. Well, wait a minute. Did you feel that way when Elon Musk was helping you win the presidency? Did you feel that way when you and Elon Musk was traveling around the world, flying everywhere and having these speeches and doing and hanging?
I like Brandon because Brandon is fair. He's saying what I'm thinking.
Hanging out with each other and wearing MAGA hats and the Elon Musk version of the MAGA hat, and his kid was in the Oval Office, and you guys were going to every UFC fight together. Did you feel that way then? And if you did, have you been being fake to us this whole time? I just don't get it. That's why I don't like when Trump said what he said, because it's like, bro, y'all were buddy. You introduced him to us in part for us to love him and add him to the fold. Yeah. And now you're saying he should have never been a part of the fold. And he was running, he was running thin.
Bang, 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 bang.
You asked him to leave. You forced him out of office. Like, when were you going to let us know that y'all were thinking about this? Elon Musk the same way. When Elon Musk goes and says Trump was on the Epstein list, I think we got that tweet.
Modern, clean. This is a moment to clean shit up. You got to clean it up after this shit. Because this is messy. And you can't just say that it's messy on Elon's part when it's fucking childish and messy on Trump's part too. Because it does. I thought Trump was a little bit more seasoned than that. You don't commit to that. The best thing he could have did was keep a low profile, try to make the phone calls, and make Elon Musk, no matter what he say, let him look bad if he want to look bad. But you don't return fire, especially when we got so many issues going on in the world that need your eyes.
Elon Musk said Trump was on the Epstein list, so in the Epstein files, that's the reason why we didn't release it, right? He says time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason that they have not made it public. Have a nice day, Donald Trump. Mark this post for the future. The truth will come out. Now, the question is for Elon. Elon, when did you find out that Trump was on the Epstein file? At what point did you figure this out? So you telling me that you knew when you were in the Oval Office with your kid in there and y'all were going to UFC fights and y'all were doing all this stuff together, that you knew he was in the Epstein files and you thought it was wrong, but you never said anything to us. Right. To me, that make you look like a fraud. I'm just keeping it 100. It make you look like a fraud. Trump just responded. It's like real-time responses. Trump just responded to this. And was it about the Epstein files? It's another thing. He said, I don't mind Elon turning against me, but he should have done so months ago. This is one of the greatest bills ever presented to Congress. It's a record cut in expenses, $1.6 trillion, and the biggest tax cut ever given. If this bill doesn't pass, there will be a 68% tax increase and things far worse than that. I didn't create this mess. I'm just here to fix it. This puts our country on a path of greatness. Make America great again. Now, who in America disagrees with what Trump just said? Probably nobody rational. Elon Musk is just making himself look bad, because when you talk about no tax on overtime for first responders in America and all of the people who are working, they are working all this overtime in government positions and also in regular private sector positions. This is literally like getting a pay raise by a lot. This compensate. Let me tell you how brilliant this is, in my opinion, especially no tax on tips. The service industry is gonna change forever if there's no tax on tips. That means if you're a bartender, you work in the service industry where they pay you overtime or you get tips, you literally have gotten a tremendous amount of pay increase without costing your company no money and without causing any different changes within the city budget. If it's a government position in the city budget or state budget, they literally have given everybody an incredible amount of raise in these categories in America without adding no more debt to any of these foundational companies, meaning that the actual private company you work for or the government entity that manages the budget. It's really that simple. And I don't see how that's a bad or negative thing. I do believe, and I said this a while ago, that I think Donald Trump is putting everything together within context. And this is why, yeah, it may be a little bit of spin here, but we're going to save here and do this and do this and do this. And then it'll be a net positive for America. That's what I believe, not only with common sense, but based on what Trump is saying, it seems more believable than Elon Musk deciding to act the way he's acting. And it appears that Trump is right. All right, let's go to
all right, hold up. Somebody riding. Somebody riding through the riots. Hold on, let me pull this shit up real quick. Salute everybody that's here, you know what I'm saying? Double tap the screen if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed already. It's free as a motherfucker. Trust me, try it. Okay. All right, here we got. I got it right here. This motherfucker. These motherfuckers, I don't know how these dudes be building bonfires and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like LA's built different. I ain't never see none of those protests in New York. They just build a random fucking bonfire and learn how to throw Molotov. With them shits, Molotov cocktails. Molotov cocktails. Look at this shit. My boy is driving through this motherfucker. So he's showing in real time, like, how it's looking out there. Hold on for a second, y'all. Good people of the intranet era. Come off of the intranet. Bomba cloud. My opinion, it will not pass because overtime is made by a lot of people and will not be taxed and will not be taxed. It will hurt a lot of companies when it comes to taxable income. Hold back. That's the big thing that, you know, on one end, you know, sometimes I ain't gonna lie, man, even as, you know, being conservative, sometimes we tell them we show them the rewards, but we never tell them about the risk and how, you know, even with the tariffs, we don't tell them how it'll affect us. We just figure this shit out as we move along. You know, me, I'm a little bit more studied, so I know exactly what the fuck we heading for. But some people just don't look at the fine print. And a lot of conservative people don't tell you the opposite end of what can happen as a result of, you know, no tax on tips. You know what I'm saying? Something simple like that. Sounds good on the front end, but the back end, who pays for this shit? Good point, Skills.
13X21 code 6 in the area central in Boston, 1385.
I don't care if you're conservative or on you know, with the pieces of shit on the other side. Look, you got to be fair. Right is right and wrong is wrong.
1385 cancel 4001.
That's the only thing I ever ask for is honesty.
061, code 6, Central Station.
79411.
All these Mexicans out here acting crazy, you know what I'm saying? Pulling their low riders, you know what I'm saying? Waving Mexican flags, clearly showing them who you is. You know, this ain't a good look. This ain't a good look. We could do better, man. I mean, but who am I?
Up, Andy? Jeremy, one of those choppers is DHS. Got it.
BX, salute.
O'Neill Singleton, thank you for the 5 memberships. And Cookie Richardson, thank you so much.
Running code 3, Central Station to Hope in General Fabia.
Oh, he on he got the scanner going. Let me see. I'm just moving back a little. He's live. I'm trying to see what it looked like in the thick of it. So
3719.
don't freak.
This dude just got dropped off.
1871. And was in suspect now. RD.
2 dudes to my right just got dropped off by their older brother or something. Ski masks on, running toward AM/PM. If I had to guess, I'd say this AM/PM gets overrun again. That's the one that I saw the front door get broken in.
21873, shooting just occurred 22801 Crespi Street.
Of course, you get a bunch of people here. Running all through this.
A person with a flashlight walking back and forth, unknown if related. 2 p.m. 4009 Eddie Wilshire, unit criminal threat suspect. They're now 137 South Highland
KC
Avenue.
Steve, stay safe. Thank you, bro.
Including backpack on the porch under the influence of unknown narcotic. Under comments for additional. Code 2 incident 4013 37.
LA love a good ride, right? These niggas love riding.
CT to the unit, if you're going to push the car, you're going to push speeds on Temple. That way you get.
Fuck ice until they see them pull up on one of them Home Depots. Notice you don't see a bunch of people in front of them Home Depots no more, right? That didn't show you what type of problem we got. For it to make so much noise and y'all to act like y'all didn't fucking see all the problems that we got. It shows me too, another thing, that a lot of you motherfuckers just like to look at, again, the reward and never the risk. The first people was talking about who's going to cut our lawns. It's crazy, man. Some racist shit.
464.
Swear they doing something good for a person. You don't even know how to state your point. Like, you know. Like what type of who's gonna mow out? The motherfuckers live in the projects in New York. Stop asking me this shit.
You want to avoid them? You go across the right, take over Temple.
The housing authority, that's who's gonna mow your lawn.
You go eastbound on Temple. 507 party 1340.
Somebody over here is passing out something.
Incident 4032 RD 632.
I'm not sure what they're passing out, but everybody's going to get some.
Supervisor, meet 285 at 1432 Edge Cliff Drive.
Masks, maybe? I don't know.
Masks, of course. Masks.
3992.
4859, cancel incident 3992. 486 will be handled.
What if he put COVID on all those masks?
Roger, did you already have all the other units? Code Alpha, did you already announce?
Random dude.
130 and Queen 140.
Random ass fucking dude passing out masks with COVID on it already.
Sergeant Evans Martinez in the break room to work on greens.
Hey, head over there where that crowd is at, man.
Central Station.
Machine is a massive violence restraining order violation. ADW domestic violence restraining order violation. 8767 Parthenia Place. 8767 Parthenia Place. Outside of Unit 219. Suspect male Hispanic, 34 years, wearing a dark colored hoodie, threatening to have a gun. That's code 34038 or 1980.
They might be looting this AM/PM. I think they are. I think this AM/PM is going up. That's the one that we saw them smash the front window. And there are no cops around here. Yeah, see that dude walking out with a 22 or whatever? I think people are just in there shopping.
B15, 14 FB15, are you clear?
That's what happens. Gets out that there are no cops. People are like, you know what? All this rioting is making me thirsty. And then they see people getting all the free stuff. Yeah, this is getting looted over here. Man.
Alice on the radio, the plan. Queens Road, coach incident, person incident, 4042 ready, 602.
698 possible. Any 507 party calls.
Oh. The sheriffs are doing the concussion grenades toward us right now.
One year domestic online restraining or violation, 8767 yacht. 67 Parthenia places not possible shooting just occurred. Beer heard for gunshots before suspect started knocking at the door. Circle 34038 1982.
Alameda.
To the station.
Roger.
Information for male Hispanic. Anyone, there's on the position to the Parthenia place. There's suspect is a male Hispanic, 34 years, has a thick mustache, 180 pounds, 5'4", wearing a dark colored hoodie, possible jeans. Addition 4038. In the station for 25 T90. Code 6, Washington, West Jamaica, speaking for Second Custody.
2044.
Ain't that Mexico flag? I'm not bugging, right? That's I don't want to blame it on the Mexicans because they know, you know, over here sometimes they say I'm racist. They say I'll be on some I don't know.
We got to celebrate our differences. Ooga booga doo, ooga booga doo. We got to celebrate our differences.
Maybe I am. A little bit.
About to have a little rain on the front. That's the builder talking about.
Jason Arroyo, what up, bro?
First east side. That's 10.044. I need 1549.
Yeah, I just call this the Compton Mexican riot. You know what I'm saying? Of 2025. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get ready to get up out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to get out here for a little while, tapping with the people. You know what I mean? If you're not subscribed, subscribe. You know, I'll be out here soon again. Soon. Maybe out here real soon. You know what I'm saying? All right. I think I'm gonna go live for my other channel. And the other channel. Alright.
I'm trying to find some blow. Where's the fucking blow? Here's the fucking blow, baby. Here's the fucking blow, dude. Get high, baby. I'm not